The state's report wasn't a surprise, not to Denver Public Schools.
I don't think that we would say that we weren't aware of some of the problems, but it was glaring at how significant and broad those concerns and the findings were.
And not to education advocates.
That's the tragedy in all of this, is that we are just now addressing this issue.
The report found DPS disproportionately sent black boys to a program meant for students with emotional disabilities too severe to be handled in typical classrooms. The report also found a long list of issues with how the district taught and evaluated them once they got there.
We are going to comply with the remedies that the state has outlined for us.
Julie Rotier-Lukens oversees the program and the required fixes, which so far include state training and reviews of student files.
It feels weird to say that I'm excited. While this is serious and we take it very seriously, we have a great opportunity right now to make significant change for our students.
It's a needed change, but not enough, says the NAACP's Tamika Brigham.
Yeah, that's one step, and it's a good step in the right direction, but we need an entire overhaul of how we choose to educate children.
She says the district needs to examine the underlying institutional racism that led to the state report no one was surprised by.
Why are we seeing these young males tracked into these classrooms, and what educators or what deans are disproportionately making those recommendations?
The district says it wants to address the problems as fast as possible, but it has to have the bandwidth to look at the educational records for 200 kids in this program and potentially the resources to make adjustments. In kind of a backwards way, the state calling them out on this could actually give them more space to make those changes that they say they've been wanting to do for such a long time.
Was there consideration to just disbanding the program altogether?
Well, obviously there are bigger issues here, as the NAACP co-chair of the Education Committee spoke out about. The superintendent calls this an example of institutionalized racism, but the district also has a responsibility to educate all children, and they say there are always going to be kids who need some kind of program like this, and they want to make sure that it's the right help.
I think the most frustrating thing about this is data pointing to inequities have been coming out like this since segregation. So as a black mom, it's just a little frustrating. Hopefully, you're skeptical, but hopeful that maybe this will be the straw that breaks the camel's back.
They're hoping that as well, both the district and the advocates keeping an eye on it.
Cool, thank you.